Well, I am with that little party down there of Beth and Jessica and the children, but they're making a fire, making charcoal, and I'm just standing there, so I thought I'd take off on my own, and this is what I'm looking at. Now, me and my big mouth, I probably have disturbed the birds that were there. Ah, no, you can hear them now. Now the noisy ones, I see my voice. Gosh, I ruined everything. What a great naturalist I would make. I don't think so. Here's those little fighter plane birds that we see close to our house. They have short, little, almost triangular wings, and boy, can they fly. Now I did see some now, and they had long, they were black and white birds, quite big as say a pigeon, and they were here, and that was the cry that you can hear. And there's one there, and they have a beautiful long tapered tail. I'm going to keep my mouth shut now and just see if we can not disturb the local population. Just realised that the black and white one, I'm guessing now, I make a fool of myself, it must be some kind of, I don't know, some kind of heron, because it has the long legs. They can stand in water and still be dry, I guess, and that places them above their victims, their food source. And there's about 1, 2, 3, 4 of those beautiful birds there. Oh God, I can't believe this. I'm a sooty boy and I'm doing bird watching. What's the matter with you, Terence? So I'm sure that the man who commented on our channel the other day and said, this is like watching paint dry. Well, I'm sure that you stopped watching a long time ago and gone off and upped your attention and started to watch paint dry. But this is really beautiful. Now the only sound that I can hear is a motor of some kind, not a chainsaw, but maybe a motorcycle or something that's being used to, say, irrigate the land. And that's the only man-made noise that I can hear. Now, what I need now is I need my friend from Florida, Don Macumber. See, you're gonna. Oh, I wasn't talking loud, was I? I just don't talk loud. And that heron, I think was a heron, flew off into the distance to a quieter place. Now, my friend Don Macumber, who has made quite a name for himself as a naturalist in the Everglades around Florida, would know all about these birds. Yes, well, that's a lesser spotted ingrown toenail flip, and he would know it all. And I would be so willing to listen. You can find Don Macumber. If you Google his name, I'm sure that you will have an interesting time, because he does all kinds of photography in the Everglades. The difference is that he's not blundering around, disturbing everything like I am, coughing and scattering everybody. He actually knows what he's talking about. So if you go to his site, which I'm sure that he has up running now, but I don't know the name of, wish him hello from Terence. Don and I used to be in a writers group in Fort Myers. And lots of people that I enjoyed the company of were also in that group. And we used to meet, I think maybe once a week, or was it once a fortnight? Oh, how very British, a fortnight. And we'd go there, and we would the idea was that we would take along 2 or 3 foolscap sheets of our writing, and we would go there, and everybody would be utterly amazed at how clever we are. Well, they'd listen, which is as much as you can expect of anybody. So I'm actually being very careful where I tread right now, because it's not so clear and it's not so even, and I'm not so keen to get all wet by falling into that murk. Wow. Listen to that now. You know how rare it is nowadays to hear nothing? Well, actually most people now can't hear nothing. They're not able to hear nothing anymore because I think that certainly many people have what's called tinnitus, which is a constant companion in their ears. I don't suffer a great deal with that myself, although the thing about, oh God, everywhere you go there's a dog. Even though I don't suffer with tinnitus, I'm guessing that there's a good chance that I just don't know it's there, because it's always there, which is what most people will be going through. So I'm going to find out now what's happening with the guys. For those of you who didn't see one of the other videos from this series of going to the fish ponds for a picnic, you won't know that they're over there and they're camped out along here where that dog is making such a terrible noise, and they're there and they're making charcoal, and when the charcoal is made then they're going to cook their lunch. I'm not going to be joining them for lunch because they're eating those disgusting little black shellfish, and I can't hack it with those. So I'll leave you here to the barking of the dog, which I could happily kill at the moment. As I was saying, listen to how wonderfully quiet it is, and the damn dog starts. Isn't that always the way? This is a foreigner in the Philippines. Bye for now.